Today we're reacting to clean car edits from our Discord. We'll be reviewing and rating 7 edits, with the last one proving that you don't need a fancy car for a fire edit.
Yes, let us begin.
Let's have a look at this guy.
Kaz. Oh, this is good. What was that sound effect? And it loops. Oh man, there's a loops. Extra point. I think overall, maybe we can try different angles that are not kind of looking down at the car. Cars look best when you're low down looking up at the car. If you look at all the videos that I do, I usually like to shoot very low down looking up. Also experiment with some shots of the car going forward, going back, right? Some kind of different styles, so it's not so repetitive. And also color grading, bro. Like, you need to focus on color grading. I actually dropped a color grading masterclass inside Video Production Plus. For 50 bucks a month, you will have access to 5 coaching calls every single week, as well as a bunch of courses, including my speed ramping course, my color grading course, masking and rotoscoping masterclass, and a bunch of courses on how to actually get clients as an editor. So look, if you're trying to get more points in your reactions, check out that course. I think it's a pretty solid edit, very smooth, 3.9 out of 5 STI logos. The next one is from Mr. Flexible. What's up, brother? I actually miss this song. It's been so long since I've heard this song. Okay, I don't know what game you're using, but that GTR looks so good. So I would say overall, I like the style. I like the theme here. I like these particles and these overlays you're adding in the background. I do not like this black bar on the right when it flickers. I think it takes away a lot from it. And the reason for that is because it's not really fitting the style that you've created. You invented a world where you have these really cool orangey glows, orangey backgrounds, like this really nice 3D car effect, this really nice environment. But these black bars are very distracting and kind of takes you away from it, so you can't really enjoy everything else. These shots here at the end are fine, but the ones on the sides I'm just not a big fan of. But look, you made a thing in 3D, you added the camera tracks, you added the pistol girl, and that I think that looks really cool. So for that reason, I'm gonna give you 3.8 out of 5 9mm go bang girls. Galaxy? Oh, yes. Okay. Oh yeah, and then it loops here. That's nice. I can tell it's very heavily inspired by Jerry Media's style. I like it. Couple of things that I think will improve this edit a lot. One, color grading. So you see the explosions here, they look good, but they're missing a little bit of that
spice to that.
If you were to lower the white intensity levels of this and color grade it so that there's like a filter on top, it'll really solidify and stamp those effects into the video. Now this one's really good. The only thing is, if I go frame by frame, check this out. What's missing? You're saying it. Motion blur. When things move like this, there's motion blur. There has to be motion blur. If you do this on Premiere Pro, for example, you will have to add motion blur with something like directional blur. Or you can get real smart motion blur on that website, www. And this speed ramp here looked a little bit jarring, and I'll tell you why. The reason is because you're going out and then you're going in. You're doing this like kind of out, and then the next shot is going in. That only works if you're ramping things properly. So do like a bounce, like I like this. I like the style, really fun. So because it needs some motion blur, just to really spice it up and a little bit more color grading, I'm gonna give this video a pretty solid 4 out of 5 exploding orange.
I just dropped a brand new clip pack for a Mitsubishi Evo that I shot at SEMA. So join my Discord server down below and go to Raw Clips to find them.
Horizon.
Yeah, I hit it slow, by the morning, girl, I gotta go, gotta get ready, tonight is my show, if you okay, you might help in my show, gotta be part of my nose.
Bro did everything in this one. He just threw in everything. Okay, so this one is very good in kind of your effort. I like that. Some things would improve this a lot. Firstly, the colors are a bit flat. Like, secondly, some of the effects, if you just spend a little bit more time on them, will be a lot better. So for example, this wheel here, this mask needs some feathering. It's too sharp. You can pretty much see everything. And as a result, it doesn't look like pro enough. It also appeared out of nowhere, right? What you want to do is you want the mask to come out from the foreground. So just like the first guy that we reacted to earlier, it came from the back, right? And also you need some feathering because it's too sharp, and some more motion blur. The next thing is also the explosion here. So you see the explosion, again, if you just spent more time with it, you could have worked a little bit on the edges. It's got a very harsh edge, right? And match the colors to the background. The same thing with the eyes here. So the eyes here, a little bit too bright, right? A little bit like need to match the color a little bit so they don't look too false. Same here, feathering on the wheel. And the speed ramps here just happened a bit too fast. Bam, bam. That was a bit too fast. It needs to really have that swoop. Overall, I like the effort, man. Horizon, keep going, keep making the videos. Just some quick suggestions there for you. Because there's room for improvement, I'll give it like a 3.7 out of 5. Subaru logos. All right, we got this one by Luis Gustavo. Ooh. Clean. Nice. So sharp. This first shot was so nice. It looks like an image. Like you can go get that as an image, put it on a poster. I have it here on the background. Like that is so nice. There's something about the exhaust tips that just doesn't look real. I think they disappeared too quickly. I think it kind of came out and then just disappeared rather than like lowering in brightness a little bit. Maybe if you added some smoke as well, that would have been cool, more realistic. Also, the flames are kind of going down when usually they'll go up. And in this one here, I love this effect from the old school logo flip effect. But I think the sound effect was not so well timed. I think it should have been slower because the sound effect stops and the line is still going. So it would have been something like that, right? But I'd say overall, this is a very solid edit. Like this is a straight up 4.12 out of 5. These shots. Deadness 2.0 says, what else should I add to this? Okay. Okay, so this is pretty decent, I would say. The only thing that I think will really elevate this is, one, your colors are a bit too, there's not a lot of contrast. They're very kind of desaturated. There's like not so much life and pop to it. So I think I would fix that first. And next is your speed ramps. They're not really following the direction. So you see this shot is going right to left. It's kind of like going out and then it's going in. And then the next shot is going right to left, kind of around. And the next shot is going back. Like all the shots put together are not following a cohesive direction. That's why you feel like something's missing. More often than not, what you think is missing is just flow, which is so satisfying. It's just like, I like the effects, pretty decent. I'm gonna give it room for improvement, 3.5 out of 5 X's. The next video is gonna prove that you don't need a fancy car to make a good edit.
I hit it slow, by the morning, girl. Get ready, tonight is my show. If you okay, you might help in my show. Got a big partners right under my nose.
Bro, this is so funny. Okay, so half a point for the loop, an extra half a point for the fact using sound design. Right, great sound design, great pacing as well. Like the thunder lightning came up right before the vocal in the audio. Listen. Right, right, so well timed. The only thing is some shots here, you see here, it kind of like got stuck for a second. I think it would have helped if there was no pause because it would have kept the flow going. Now, something else would be the stabilization. You clearly have point tracked it, but you need to also add warp stabilization or something because some of the shots kind of like the angle, the horizon kind of drops out a little bit. So it looks a bit wobbly. But I'd say overall, this is really clean, like very clean edit. If you had like a nice supercar, would have been even better. I would say also focusing a little bit on color grading. I think you did add some colors, and I understand this camera probably wasn't the best, but I think some simple contrast, lowering the shadows, lowering the highlights a bit, and adding one of my LUTs that you can access down below would make this even better. So I'm gonna just give you 3.95 out of 5 old school Volkswagens. All right, guys, that was the reaction. If you want to see other reacts, check this video right here. If you want to submit your videos, link down below to my public Discord. If you want to learn how to land clients, join VP Plus, and I'll teach you exactly how to do that. And you get to meet me on a live coaching call. So with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.